Hello, thank you for watching and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've got another video for you today. What I'm going to do is show you how to do this card, and it's just basically heat embossing, which is quite a good little technique to get to grips with, because it could be the foundation for other things to do, which I will hopefully do in later videos. So, and also what I want to do is show you the versatility of the Versamark ink pad. And again, what I intend to do is show you 2 or 3 different ways of using the Versamark ink pad. So what we're going to be doing is obviously heat embossing, and I've got here detail gold embossing powder, anti-static bags. If you haven't got these, I will explain an alternative for you to use, and obviously my stamp, and this time I'm using the Ace card by Chocolate Barouque, and I'm using this one at the top here. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do first, I've already cut a piece of black card. It's roughly A6 size. I'm going to get my stamping platform, excuse the noise. Here we go, my stamping platform. Stick that down, and then my stamp on top. Position it centrally, press that down. Now what I'm going to do is, now obviously the thing here is I obviously only want the embossing powder to stick where I've stamped with the Versamark. Now you can get grease marks from your fingers, a little bit of moisture from your breath. I mean, I'm not saying don't breathe, please breathe, but you know, you get the idea. What this does is soak up or dry out any bits of grease or moisture that might be on the card. The alternative, if you've got a little empty container like this, or an old takeaway dish, you know, washed and cleaned out obviously, a bit of talcum powder, and if you've got a soft brush or a old makeup brush, you can just dab that and wipe over your card. Same thing, same difference. Again, it will just dry out any moisture or grease that's on the card. So put that to one side. So anyway, so I've given my card a nice good clean with the anti-static bag, and I can pop that away. Then that is good to go. So I'm going to use this Ace card again by Chocolate Barouque, and again, because we've got a wide open space here, we need to just tap very gently on the area, and very light tapping, and all you're doing is just the ink that's on the surface of the ink pad, you're just transferring over to the surface of the stamp. So very light tapping, you don't need to go mad with this. Put that to one side, over we go. Just press down and then just allow the ink to make contact with the card for a few seconds, back it over again, and just again lightly tap. I'm just going to do this twice to make sure I have got a good coating of the ink on my cardstock. So there we go. Lid back onto the ink pad so it doesn't dry out. Over we go, down we go. Move, and you can leave that because that will stay wet for quite a while, so you can now, you have got time to clean your stamp. And as I've said in previous videos, always get in the habit of cleaning your stamps. I have, over the years that I've been doing this, contaminated a few clear ink pads. Give it a little scrub, dry it off, and you know now your stamp is good to go the next time you want to use it. Back onto its package, and there you go. You're good to go next time when you want to use that stamp. Bringing your card back, a few bits of scrap piece of paper, your gold embossing powder, and just sprinkle. There it goes. And there you have a nice, clear, crisp image. And as I say, I've got no gold bits of gold embossing powder in there whatsoever. So that's why it's crucial to just lightly tap. And that can go back into the jar for next time. And then top back on so you don't knock it or spill it. Done that before. And that can be popped away next time. So we get our heat gun and my little tool, because it does get a bit hot, so I'm really just heat up and heat set the gold. And you can tell, excuse the noise of the heat gun, you can tell when it's set because the colour would change from the dull gold, as you can see now in the video, as you can see now in the picture, it's beginning to shine, and that's what you're achieving, that's what you would like, that's what you're aiming for, a nice shiny gold finish to your project. Along the edges, down the A, the tree, and you can see the areas you've missed because they're still slightly dull. So if you see that, just go over again with your heat gun. Just keep going with your heat gun, and then there we go. I think that is it. Turn that off. So I hope you can see that I've got a nice gold covering, nice and shiny, which is what I want all over. And there we go. So what I'm going to do now is get a pair of scissors and just roughly cut around the edge of my image very quickly. As I say, this is the fact, I'm doing this. I know a lot of you might think, oh yeah, I know how to do that. But there's an awful lot of people who are new to this kind of thing and might be a little bit scared. Oh, I don't know what to do, you know. But hopefully this will answer a few questions and you'll have a bit more confidence to get that heat gun out, get your embossing powders out, and you know, just generally have fun. As I say, I'm hoping I want to do, get rid of the little bits, a few more videos and gradually build up your knowledge of embossing and do backgrounds. You can get some really good interesting backgrounds done. So yeah. So what I've done here is cut a 15 by 15 centimeter black card blank, and I've also cut myself a 13 by 13 centimeter gold square. So I'm just going to attach these two together. And the way I've done this and laid it out is purely because you then still got room to add your sentiments should you so desire. So, you know, I always try, whatever card I make, to allow room to add your sentiments. Always a good thing. And then the recipient knows why they're getting the card, which is also useful and helpful. So just peel these back, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and then centrally down on your card blank. And the other thing I've done this as well is because I always like gold on black. I think it's just really classy, and it's one of my favourite go-to colour combinations, if you like. I think it's just a really nice, elegant, classy combination. Let's see what that will do for that. And you just peel off the backings. Again, if you're sending this through the post and you're worried about the depth of the card, just use ordinary sticky, double-sided sticky tape, or a little bit of glue, some glue, and you're good to go that way. So that will go down like that, and there's your finished card. So we've got a nice gold embossed image matted onto a gold piece of card, back onto the black, and that's your finished card. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel below, and also like it. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers, bye.